tips when you're starting out with your fitness journey. So exercise isn't for everyone, and I totally get that. But if you can just commit to half an hour a day, it is so good for your mental health and so many other benefits other than just keeping fit and staying in shape. So exercise can be really important to your health. So in terms of starting exercise and what I see like working in the industry, what I've seen a lot of is inconsistency, people starting stuff, people stopping stuff, just general. There's so many things when you're starting exercise that if you had these top 5 tips, maybe these things wouldn't occur. So number 1, and probably the most important, is choose something you like doing. You're not going to continue with exercise if you don't enjoy it. So that's probably the number 1 thing I would suggest to people. If your friend is going to Pilates and she loves it and you go with her and you try it and it's not really for you, then don't continue to do that form of exercise. You're not going to consistently do it over your lifetime if it's not something you love and enjoy. Not to say that you can't go with your friend to Pilates, but if it's not something that kind of lights you up inside, not something that you enjoy, then you should pick another form of exercise that you are probably going to be more consistent at and enjoy doing, and then it will become a regular thing in your life. For example, I absolutely love running. Always have, always will. It's just something that I really enjoy, and it becomes easy to incorporate it into my week because it's something that I enjoy. Now, I get that everyone doesn't love running. So maybe your thing is Pilates, maybe your thing is a HIIT class, maybe your thing is boxing. I don't know. For me, like, I don't love anything that involves balls flying at you. That's just not my thing. So tennis, I've tried netball. Like, I get frustrated that I can't run with the ball. So anything that involves a ball for me is like, no, don't enjoy it. So I don't do it, like, because I don't enjoy it. So why would I do something I don't do? Give it a try, for sure. Give it a try. 100% think that people should give things a go. But if it's not what you enjoy, then pick something you do. So that's my number 1 tip, is find something that you enjoy. So something that you enjoy doing and you can see yourself doing every week and incorporating into your life. Second, after you've found the thing that you enjoy doing, maybe try a few things first. You'll definitely find something, I know it. Maybe it's just walking. Maybe you like walking with your dog. I don't know. But find something you enjoy. Second step in terms of exercise is then finding something that's achievable. So if you've decided that running is your thing, but you get injured often or it just doesn't fit within your schedule, maybe you need to reduce the time that you run. Maybe if it's a class, maybe you look into like 30-minute classes instead of an hour class, like something that's achievable for you to go and do, and then fit it into your schedule, and it's something that you could consistently do. Okay, I want to give you an example of choosing something that you love and then also making it achievable for yourself. For example, I absolutely love running, but I've spent the last 8 years injured. So I came to the conclusion that I can no longer competitively run at this point in my life, which is fine, but I still want to do the thing that I enjoy, and running is the sport and the exercise that I enjoy the most. So how can I make that achievable? So at the moment, I run every second day, and the days that I do run, I only run for 20 minutes because that's all my body is capable of, and I still get to enjoy it, but it's achievable. I can run every second day and I can run for 20 minutes, and I can do it every week, and that's my example of being achievable. So find something in your exercise life. Maybe you need to reduce the time of the class. Maybe you can look into a different studio that offers different options. Just choose something that's achievable and maybe look at options of how you can make it achievable. All right, so we've covered off the first 2 points. So choosing something you enjoy and making it achievable. So once you've done that, you can then work out a exercise routine, and then that will provide you consistency. So this is something I see people often fail at, is consistency and exercising and incorporating it into their life on a consistent basis. I don't really like using the word fail because I don't think people fail. I think we learn from mistakes that we've made in the past. But I feel like a lot of people go into exercise and then they'll do it for maybe 3 months or something, and then all of a sudden they'll just stop doing it, because usually it's because they haven't chosen something they enjoy, they haven't made it achievable, or they haven't created a routine that they can maintain throughout the years or throughout the year. Something that's achievable, and you create a routine and you're able to maintain it, and it's not unrealistic. I see so many people make unrealistic exercise goals, or they take on a challenge and then they'll do the challenge, and then once the challenge ends, they'll just go back to the same way they were living before. And to be honest, I'm not about that. Like, I'd rather do less and then do it over a long period of time. That's how you get the best results, is choosing something that's achievable. You can do it every week, you could do it every second day, and then you consistently do it throughout your life. Same goes for food. I feel the same way about food. That's a different whole nother topic, but the same thing goes. Like, if you look at it as like you're choosing a healthy lifestyle, not so much, oh, I'm going to drop this weight, and then you drop the weight and then you go back to the same weight. Like, no, just pick something that you can consistently maintain in your life. Like, let's not be unrealistic here. This one is really important to me. Like, I see so many people, this is the step that a lot of people don't understand. And I think if people had a strong understanding for consistency and routine in terms of exercise, they would have a whole different outlook on what they took on and how they could fit it in their life, and they would live a longer, healthier life if they could consistently incorporate exercise into their everyday, into their every week, into their every month. And so one of the other top tips is routine, and creating that routine and structure, and something you can consistently maintain throughout your life, not just this week, this month. Maybe you have a busier month, maybe you can't exercise as much that month, but maybe you can just fit in half an hour, 10 minutes every second day. Whatever it is, just consistently create a routine that you can maintain throughout your life. Let's look at health, movement, all of that as like a lifestyle. You're looking at your lifestyle. You're not losing weight to then gain weight to then... No. So far, we've got an exercise that you love, choosing something that's achievable, and then creating an exercise routine. So they're the main 3, I would say, that are probably the most important, and often where people kind of go wrong in terms of exercise. So really look at them points and how you can kind of incorporate them in your life if you're just starting exercise, or you've already started exercise and you need a little bit more help on them too. I know everyone can kind of improve on all of them. So our 4th tip is slowing down and doing the exercise right. So when I talk about slowing down, I will often see people rush through an exercise and do it not, like they'll do it somewhat correct, but it's not quite correct. They would rather just rush through it. And I strongly encourage you to slow down. You don't have to go a million miles an hour for the workout to be good. Probably one of the main things that's important with that is engaging through our core. So switching on our core before we even start exercise. So I'll hopefully do another video on this, on how to engage your core, but engaging your core correctly is so important when it comes to exercise. A lot of people don't engage their core correctly, or they don't know how to, so they do movement without their core engaged, and you just won't get as much out of your workout, and you often leave room for injury as well, like especially with your back. If your core is engaged properly, then you're protecting everything else, and that is where all the power comes from, is our core. So that's my fourth tip. I'm encouraging you to slow down. Listen to the instructor. Like if the instructor is saying something and you're like, yeah, I know what, maybe listen. Maybe they've got something new. Maybe you can change your movement ever so slightly, and it will make the world of difference. Slowing down is not a bad thing. My fifth and final tip for starting exercise, even if you're already doing it, is be so prepared to be out of your comfort zone, to be in a place that you don't feel entirely comfortable, and be willing to learn from that place. Maybe you're trying basketball for the first time and you can't dribble the ball correctly, or you're doing Pilates and you're doing the movement completely incorrect and you feel like everyone's laughing at you, but they're probably not. You're giving it a go. Just give yourself some time and you will see so many improvements. It's completely fine. Like, explain to the instructor that you're new. If you're going for a run for the first time and you can only run 5 minutes, then that's all you can do. Like, maybe you'll be completely in pain. Like, maybe, like, you're gonna be out of your comfort zone. Like, exercise puts you out of your comfort zone, and that is so okay. Like, we achieve so much by being out of our comfort zone. And just give yourself a little hug or a little clap for putting yourself out of your comfort zone. Like, a lot of people don't even go to that place, that they're like, too hard, don't want to be out of my comfort zone, don't want to be laughed at, don't want to be embarrassed. Like, so if you're there doing the thing, you feel uncomfortable, you are achieving. You so are achieving. And if you're willing to put yourself out of your comfort zone and feel some pain and, you know, have a bit of a laugh at yourself, then you are doing so amazing. And yeah, don't be scared of exercise because you're scared of what people think, or you're scared of the pain, or being out of your comfort zone is such a good thing. So there you have it, my top 5 tips to starting exercise, or if you're already on your exercise journey, just taking these tips in is going to help you so much. If you've really enjoyed the content in this video, please give me a like below, subscribe to my channel. I'll be seeing you soon, natural beauties.